Hello everyone, this is Mumbo here, welcome back, and today we're going to be taking a look at something really quite funny, and it's what I like to call the crowd goes wild machine. Now I'm sure all of you have a rough idea of what's going to be happening here, and I have to say, this is probably one of my favourite contraptions that I've built this year. It's really quite silly, and that's why I love it, so let's stop faffing around, and I'll show you what I've got for you. Now the idea behind this one really is quite simple. In front of us, as you can see, we have got ourselves a relatively large crowd, and at the minute everyone is looking relatively relaxed. It's all pretty cool, calm and collected. No one is going wild, and it looks fairly orderly, but perhaps their favourite team has scored, or the gladiator has killed the other player and won the tournament. Who knows, just something good has happened, and if we hit this button here, you will see that the crowd begins to go wild. They start jumping up and down in their seats. Everyone is looking very happy indeed. And it's around about this time that you step back in horror and realise that no one in the crowd is wearing any trousers. That's pretty worrying if you're asking me. But lack of clothing on the downstairs regions aside, they look like they're having quite a lot of fun. In fact, I would say they look like they're having too much fun. I think we should tone it down a notch and stop these guys from celebrating. So if we just head over to this button here and give it a press, you will see that everyone calms down a little bit. Everyone becomes a little bit more relaxed. They plant all of their bare bottoms on their seats. Everyone goes back to being a completely normal and orderly crowd. Alright, that's enough of that. You've seen it all in action. Now it's time to take a look at how this thing works. And if we just head round the back, you can see that there is quite a lot of redstone, a large amount of wiring, and all that sort of thing. And I'll get onto that in a couple of seconds. But before we do, I just want to give you guys a quick demonstration. This is how I've managed to make all of the armor stands bounce up and down, because I'm sure that most of you are sat there thinking you've just used a redstone clock with a slime block going back and forth. But that's not actually the case. We've done something slightly different. So as you can see over here, we've got water running across the top of a slime block. Now if you just chuck an armor stand down here, you'll see it bounces and then just continues bouncing. I don't know why this is, but if you have a slime block under running water and then you initiate a bounce in the armor stand, it will just keep going. It's like a perpetual motion bounce, and that's how I've managed to do it. So as far as the redstone is concerned, all that happens is these dispensers here fire out their water so that it goes across here over the top of the slime blocks and goes up to the edges of these blocks, and then this piston down at the bottom here extends, pushing all of these slime blocks upwards, which force the armor stands to fly up into the air, and it gets them bouncing so that when they drop back down into the water, they'll be bouncing up and down, and they will continue bouncing, and it looks like they're celebrating. As I say, it's a very silly contraption, but I really quite like it. Now, of course, I'm not going to be doing a tutorial on this design. However, if you do want to take a closer look at the redstone behind this thing, perhaps try and work out how to build it yourself, then as always, there is a world download down in the description for anyone that wants to check that out. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.